Tracy HD, and I'm here to do another unboxing and full flip through of a newly released deck that just came out a little while ago called the Tarot of the Woodland Wardens, a 78 card deck and guidebook by Jessica Rowe. And I just received this. And if you'd like to purchase this deck, you could click the link in the description box down below. First of all, I must say it comes in excellent packaging. This is going to keep your cards very well protected, this very nice sturdy box. And let's see what is inside the box. Okay, first of all, we have a nice guidebook. Okay, and it's a matte finish, as you can see. And inside the guidebook, we're going to find the table of contents. Okay, and then there's going to be an introduction. Okay, and it says, I've always felt more comfortable around animals than I have around other people. As a painfully shy person, I'd much rather spend my time at a party petting a dog than making small talk with strangers. And I agree with her 100%. When I go to a party, I ask, are there going to be any dogs there? And if there are dogs there, I spend most of my time with them relaxing. So what a beautiful, beautiful introduction here. And she goes on to say, you know, I prefer quiet afternoons in the garden to nights out. Tending to the plants and finding ways to invite wildlife into my peaceful place of respite from the chaos of daily life. It's no surprise to me that my artwork focuses more on animals than human figures. After all, my artwork is a reflection of the things I love, the things I find most beautiful, and how I understand and interpret the world around me. Nature provides an endless and bountiful supply of inspiration from my work, and there's nothing I'd rather draw and write about than our furry, feathered, and even scaly friends. So yes, I definitely know where she's coming from. And I also have her Woodland Wardens Oracle deck. And that is on my playlist here if you'd like to take a look at that deck. And that's going to pair beautifully with this deck. And it's going to show you some card spreads. Okay, this is going to be the 3-card spread. This would be like, I guess, a 1-card daily draw. A Wheel of the Year. Perfect. And the Celtic Cross. And that's just enough spreads. And then it goes into the Major Arcana. Okay, and we're going to have a picture of the card on this side here in black and white. It's going to tell you the number and the card. And then it's going to give you a brief description of the card. The upright meaning, okay, and then the reversed meaning. And then an affirmation. Am I ready to embark on a new adventure? What is stopping me from following my dreams? So something to think about and something to journal about, right? And it's going to go through all 78 cards. Okay, very, very nice guidebook. And oh, there's room back here that you could journal. Very, very nice that she added that too. And that's about it. Okay, very, very nice guidebook. And let's take a look at the cards. Going inside here, it says Jessica A. Rowe is a Nashville-based freelance illustrator, the author of an Oracle deck and 2 books, and the illustrator of many more, including the New York Times bestselling children's book, The Wheel of the Year, an illustrated guide to nature's rhythm. Jessica lives exploring in her own backyard and being surrounded by an abundance of nature. So very nice. It tells you a little bit about her. I thought that would be in the back of the guidebook, but it's nice to have that in the box there. Okay, and let's take a look at these cards. Let me just take this off. Okay, these cards are going to be a matte finish. Cardstock is decent. I love all these little flowers on here. It really reminds you of nature. Very, very nice. And these are going to be a little bigger. No, I would say this is your average size tarot card. Yeah, I would say so. Okay, and let's take a look at her artwork, which is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so here we go. We have the Fool. the Magician, the High Priestess, got a wise owl there, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit. So it's kind of like Rider-Waite-Smith, right? The Hermit holding the lantern and it's all dark and they're just standing there with their walking stick there. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, Justice. Okay, and holding the scales of justice here. The Hanged Warden, not the Hanged Man, the Hanged Warden. Very nice. Death. Temperance, pouring the water from one chalice to the other. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the water. So yeah, there's kind of Rider-Waite-Smith. Oh, yep, definitely. Howling at the Moon, at the water down here. Yes, this is a typical moon card. Very nice. The Sun. Judgment. That's an interesting Judgment card. The World. The Ace of Wands. 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Then we go into the Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups. 3 of Cups. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. We have the 3 spilled and 2 still standing. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups with all the cups filled with different options. And this grasshopper here. 8 of Cups. Yes, the Moon, the 8 of Cups, and the walking away. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. We're used to the rainbow and the cups and the family down here. Very nice. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. And we go into the Wands, the Ace of Arrows. No, wait a second. Yeah, this would be Wands. No, what am I saying? Wands. These are swords. Forgive me. This would be the Ace of Swords, the 2 of Swords, 3 of Swords with the thrice pierced heart. And that's so interesting how both of the swans form this heart shape here. 4 of Swords, relaxing, resting and recharging. 5 of Swords. 6 of Swords, leaving in the boat. So as you know, the arrows are the swords. Yes. 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Then we have the Page of Wands. I guess that would be the, or no, wait a second. What am I doing? Arrows. No, we're still on the Swords. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. And King of Swords. Then we go into the Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Turtle, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles with the busy bees. Very nice. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful, beautiful card. I think this is my favorite card in the entire deck. Beautiful. I love the snow, and you know, the animals outside my home look exactly like this. I have a bunch of does, stags, fawns wandering around. Gorgeous. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, like the slow-moving knight. We got the snail, so that would be the slowest knight in the deck, and that's typical of a snail, right? Because they're known for being slow, but they always make it on time to their destination with their T's crossed and their I's dotted. Queen of Pentacles, that's a beautiful card too. And last but not least, King of Pentacles. So a very unique deck. This is different than any other deck I have in my tarot deck collection. And it's going to be a welcome addition to my ever-growing tarot deck collection. And let's see how these are to shuffle. Okay, these are very easy to shuffle. I am very satisfied with my purchase. This would be doable for a beginner, okay? You may need some supplemental books to learn tarot before maybe you start using these. You might want to start out with the typical Rider-Waite-Smith, but there's so many similarities. These are great for a seasoned reader. I'm going to pair these with the Woodland Wardens Oracle deck that she has, so I could do a tarot and oracle pairing for my readings. I can't wait to start using these. If you've enjoyed the video unboxing, please hit the like button, help the channel grow. If you'd like to purchase a deck of these for yourself, click the link in the description box below. But above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.